All right, hi, welcome. I'm Jody Friedman from License Your Music. Today we're going to be reviewing one of my favorite products on the market. And for anyone who knows me, you know that I'm a fan of trailer music. I'm a student of trailer music. I know how to produce as an executive producer. I produced many songs that have been used in trailers, in feature film trailer campaigns and TV campaigns. Now I'm learning myself how to compose and how to do sound design and all that goes with orchestration, all that comes with being a trailer composer. And part of that was purchasing some gear. And one of my favorite plugins is one called Devastator by a company called KeepForest. And as you can see in here, I have a ton of KeepForest plugins here. The Azer X set, Cinematic Downfalls, Metal Hits, Evolution Devastator, which is what we're going to be talking about today, and then Dragon, Ferrum, which is another great one. We'll probably review at another point, and then Rysenge. But today we're going to talk about Devastator, the full edition. So Devastator, what I love about it, as you can see, it has this beautiful interface, and it starts, they classify things. It's built for trailer composers, but that does not mean that only trailer composers can use this thing. It could be used by dance music producers, EDM producers, anybody looking to add some new fun sounds and both organic and synthetic elements. Check it out. All right, so if we go into the trailer hits section, they've got them nice and organized here. We'll go to synthetic trailer drums. We'll just start here. And we're not going to talk about every single one. I just want you to see the interface and what it's capable of doing. Okay, one single drum hit. With trailer drums, it's about layering. So you can layer, while you track. Okay, you've got your envelope over here with your decay and sustain and release and your attack. And then you've got the effects here where you can add effects if you want to add a compressor. Within the plugin, you can do that. You can adjust the threshold and the ratio and all of that stuff. I like to do that outside of the plugin. I like to keep the plugin just for getting the sound I want. So, of course, you have reverbs here. Changes the sound quite a bit. Look how that guy just turns and looks at what you're doing. It's awesome. I think it helps to keep you engaged when you're creating, to have a plugin like this. Okay, so check out what else it can do. If you go to the rhythm section, like most plugins like this, you have this step sequencer. You turn this on. By default, it does this. Now that's not too exciting, it's a little repetitive. So what you can do is you can hit this randomize button here. Now if I hit with, I'm going to play a C chord, okay, so 3 triggers at once. So it's pulling from 3 drums instead of 1. If I just hit the C note, you hear the difference? Better to hit multiples so you get different articulations on the drums as you're creating these sequences. And this can get you inspired just to create a track. It could be that simple. It does adapt to the BPM of your session, so that's really nice. And you can randomize it again. And if you like, you want to make this like a... Sounds a little muffled. Let's see what happens when we do this. It's a little much. Let's take it back. It's kind of fun. Pretty cool. Pretty inspiring. Keep randomizing it to your heart's desire, okay? You also, obviously, you can do the pan if you turn the pan on. So that's kind of nice. You can do the filter sound if you want to turn a filter on. just about whatever sounds good and feels good to you. So the filter, you can change the pitch if you want to change the pitch. It can go up 2 whole octaves. Sounds a little funky with drums, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. Yeah, that's the capabilities of the product, just what it can do. And we're kind of doing a light dive here. There's a lot more that it can do as well to get MIDI functions. We're not going to go into that here. You can shorten this. You can make it, let's see, steps. There's the steps function. So if you just want 2 steps, if you just want 4 steps, it's really nice, especially when working with synths, to get an ARP pattern that you like, an arpeggiated pattern. That's really nice. So let's, of course it has all the hits, the hybrid hits, the acoustic hits, a ton of great sounds, which if you really want to do a deep dive into that, there's plenty of other videos for that. We're not going to do that here. We're just going to do a quick product review. So just want to show you what it's capable of, and also the percussion. It breaks it down: kicks, snares, classic cymbals, punch percussion, high percussion, noisy percussion, trailer effects, whooshes, risers, downers, screams, glitches. You set the key here. That's on an E. Go to a C. Each key triggers a different whoosh. Let's bring it down lower to an F. Okay, let's go to the hybrids. Ooh. Risers, you got resonant risers and noisy risers. Anyway, all sorts of fun things here. Downers, of course. Our favorite bassy downers. I just love downers. They're some of my favorite sounds in the world. So screams, glitches, high glitches, tonal effects. Let's look at that. Soft Brahms. These are fun. For anyone watching who doesn't know, the term Brahm just kind of become a commonplace name amongst trailer music, with going back to the Inception trailer, with the Inception trailer from, I don't remember what year, maybe it was 2012 or earlier, Hans Zimmer's famous Brahm. It's that big synthy sound, synths and brass, and now it's an actual sound design element that these plugin creators are making. These are soft Brahms. You layer that with other Brahms to get the big sound that you want in trailers. And synths and brass. Alarms, tonal sounds. These are great just for setting the mood of the piece, to inspire. That could become a signature sound. You can, I'm a fan of making them your own, not just taking it right out of the box and dropping it in. You can do that, but it's better to make it your own. So manipulate it with sound toys and other plugins that you use. Signature hits. Some wicked sounding stuff. All right. Synths, sub bass, hard bass, leads, plucks. Let's do some plucks. Put a rhythm on it. So there's just so much stuff you can do. It's endless. I mean, the different sounds you can get while you're in here too. There's all these different... I don't love that rhythm. There's so much you can do with this stuff. Hybrid lead plaque too. I think they meant pluck, but that's okay. Just some wicked sounding basses that would be great for a sci-fi piece or... Okay, so here's an example of that ascending, descending sound that you can get from synths. Okay, now if I switch it to descending and do the same thing. It's going down in the key, in the chord formation. So an F is an F, an A, and a C. So when I play it ascending, it's going to do F, A, C, F, A, C, F, A, C. If I play descending, it's going to go C, A, F, C, A, F, C, A, F. C, A, F. Let's do ascending. F, A, C. If I'm going to change the steps, 4. Maybe even 3. Anyway, you get the idea. So much you can do with this thing. So many fun sounds and presets and whatnot. This is why I love Devastator. You can get some really inspirational sounding things out of this. I get excited about it. I'm a big fan of dance music. I have been for a long time. So this stuff really excites me. And then when it comes to trailers, it's just the possibilities are endless. So I love Devastator. At the end of the day, this is by far an amazing product. I highly recommend it. Well worth the investment. You get so many great sounds out of it to inspire you. And I challenge you to try to create a piece solely in Devastator. Something I like to do when I buy a new plugin is to create a piece in that plugin without getting distracted by all the other plugins. You can always come back afterwards and reshape it and, you know, pull in percussion from somewhere else or guitars or bass, whatever you want. But to create something in one plugin is a great way to get to know that plugin intimately. And I did that with Devastator and I just loved it. So highly recommend it. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to click on the subscribe link below. We'll see you on the next one.